Hey guys, I'm back. The name's Jay Shrek, and I am back with a spoiler review of Man and the Wasp. Wait, hold on, wait, what? I'm not feeling so good. Oh, I thought it was gonna fade. No, screw that, but alright. Like I said, I'm back. This is the Man and the Wasp review, and I just love this movie. I am an Ant-Man fan. As I said in the non-spoiler review, there were things about this movie that I didn't care for, and I wanted to get a little more into that, talking specifically about the villain. Like the villain, Ghost, okay? She, I don't know if you guys know already, it is a woman. And her purpose was that she has these powers that can like go through walls and phase and everything, which is just kind of like crazy stuff. But the way she got her powers was when she was younger. She was trying to go back and protect her dad from an explosion from the quantum tunnel that the thing that Michael Douglas, Hank Pym and everything were doing, trying to make in the movie and everything. They tried making that in the past, and it didn't turn out so well. It collapsed and killed her father, but she survived, but got these powers from it, and found out that these powers are kind of like destroying her cells and everything, and that she herself doesn't have much more time to live, and thus she needs this quantum tunnel that they were working on, and needs to take all of that DNA and everything from Janet Van Dyne, who is stuck in the quantum realm. And just by doing that, apparently somehow she can transfer like those cells and everything to make herself whole again. So that was like the main purpose. She was trying to be able to make herself whole again, because she doesn't, although she had these like abilities and everything, it was killing her, and she wanted to be whole and be able to live once again. And because of that, you find out that the Lawrence Fishburne character, who everybody who's like a big nerd knew that he was supposed to be like Goliath, the hero and everything that worked with Hank Pym in the past and everything, and was able to like grow big. He even talked about a little bit with Scott Lang when you first get introduced to his character and everything within the movie, about him like comparing like how big he was to like how big Scott got when he was in Germany at the airport and everything. He's like, oh, I was at like 20 some feet or whatever, and then Scott's just like, oh, I got to 65 feet. They're like, whoa, and then you just hear her be like, okay, so when you guys are done comparing sizes, let's get to the basics and everything. But minus that, you find out that he was trying to help out the villain a little bit and trying to help her get to the state and everything. And as soon as like he found out like what they were trying to do and what she was trying to do, he started to see a lot of the problems and everything colliding and everything, and he really wanted to help her still, but at the same time was understanding about like what the heroes and everything are trying to do: save Janet Van Dyne and pull her out of the realm, while the villain wants those like particles and that energy and everything to heal herself and become whole once again. But he was kind of like stuck in the middle in like his role and everything, just because like he was smart and everything. He knew all of this quantum stuff and everything, all these quantum mechanics and everything that they were talking about in the movie. A lot of it flew over my head because I barely understood it myself. But that's the main gist behind that whole plot, and that is literally almost like the main plot. Them trying to get Janet Van Dyne out of the quantum realm, and coming across these struggles with the villain Ghost, trying to stop them, and take everything for herself so she can take care of all this and fix herself up with the help of Goliath and his character within the movie. In my non-spoiler review, I was talking about how they kind of like threw in another like set of side villains just for like a car chase. It was like some sort of like mob, small like little like mob or something of sorts, where these guys are or whatever just aren't really great guys, and they work on the black market or whatever, and everything. And she needed, in the beginning, she needed this one last part to complete the quantum tunnel, and she went to go get that part and everything, but this guy found out who she really is and everything, wouldn't give it to her, so she puts on the Wasp costume, fights, beats the living crap out of these guys, and gets it, and then Ghost appears and tries taking it from her. And then in the end, like you see in the trailer, the whole building that looks like a suitcase that you can wheel around and everything, that's like their lab that they had to take it back to. And Ghost tries to take that that piece that they needed, and then Ghost actually ends up with the lab instead of the piece, or vice versa or whatever, and then it's just a big bounce back and forth between who has the lab, who has all this and everything. So it's a little back and forth, like it's mine, no it's mine type of thing. So it's still fun to watch. They really put it together just enough and everything, so the timing and everything works out pretty well. The movie just, when you look at it as a whole, like I'm looking at it right now, it's starting to sound like a bit of a mess. But, and in a sense, it is a bit of a mess. But when you watch it, you actually get a good sense that it's a good mess in a sense. Like, it just works. It works kind of like how the first movie was. Like the first movie, when you think about it too, was a bit of a mess. But the movie just somehow still works, and it works well for the most part. I don't know, they said they told him not to get caught in a time loop or something in there, so, or time vortex or whatever. So maybe whenever in this new movie, that next Avengers movie, they'll solve that part of him and everything when they go back and try to fix time, and somehow he gets caught in that time like vortex or whatever they were talking about, and he gets pulled out somehow with those means. That's a possibility. Actually, I was suspecting that's how he gets out, but we'll see when the next Avengers movie comes out in about a year. And probably at that point, Ant-Man will be like almost become like a big A-list Avenger along with the rest of the Avengers that are still around, those contracts are going to be up at the end of the next Avengers movie. So that is all I have to say about all this. Do I want to say it doesn't matter about the very end credit scene, because you've seen it in the trailer, and if you really want to know what it is, I'm not going to spoil that for you. It's really not that important, but I won't say specifically what it is, but you can go and see that for yourself and be disappointed. You will be disappointed. It's almost like that Captain America patience thing. Alright, so that is everything I have to say about this movie. Have you seen this movie? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.